Hello guys, KP Shamino here with a new video for Russian Fishing 4, and in this video I'm going to talk about the droppers and the drop shots. So I got a lot of testing behind me. I'm going to talk with you guys about the basics, how you need to get it, what you can do with it, and then I'm going to talk about some setups that I tried and what I see how it works, because it's a very good rig. I'm at this moment at 77.5. So that's not so bad. Already got 2.5% more than yesterday. Did I play a lot? Not really. I played, I think, 4 to 5 hours. So that's really decent, 2.5% on the new rig. So it goes really fast with this rig. But I'm going to start first with the start. I'm going to get this fish in. I'm going to throw this back in the water. Oh, another whiting. They are such good money. I think I'm getting very close to the trophy at the moment. So first of all, when do you unlock it? So you will unlock it at 75%. It's very strange. It's just something that you unlock. You cannot get points in it. So it's use of droppers and drop shots. What can you do with it? Very simple. So I'm going to show it on my second setup. So normally, if you got a setup, on the pilker, you got 3 rigs that you can do. You got the pilker rig, you got the marine lure jigging rig, and you got the fillet jigging rig. So this is a standard. If you unlock drop shots, you can get on all 3 of those rigs. You can put a hook on. So I can put here a marine hook on. Let's take a smaller one. Then you can put a lure on it. It's only soft plastics that you can do. So you can see it here. You cannot put another lure on it. So you can just put like the foam on it. And then you can put 2 marine beads on it. And you can do that 3 times. So that's how it works. So you already can see it's really good. Because what can you do? You can get like a lure, a jig, or a fillet on it. And then you can get 3 other things on it too. So that's the chance that you get a fish is a lot bigger this way. Because you're fishing with 4 lures, with 4 baits that will attract fish. So what did I see? And now I understand why the most setups that they show are all the same. So I'm now using this setup. This is a very good setup, so you guys can copy it if you want. I got my first swordfish with this setup. So this is the first setup, and this is the second one. So what did I do? I just went with the hook size is on everything the same. So a 4.0, I went higher, a 4.0, and the last one I took a 6.0, and I put here the red man tackle real squid on. And guess what? I never got 1 bite on this one. I think 1 fish. So how does it work? It's very simple. So the fish that can't swallow the hook, you will get that. It's possible that you get 1 on this one too, but it's like you got a small fish, and small fish, there are more small fish than big fish. So if you got somewhere here a small hook, the small fish, if it is in the area, always will bite on that hook. And you're going to constant catch small fish. So therefore, you see on Discord, and if they show a drop shot setup, you always see the same hooks. And I tested it, that's true. So if I want to get a little bit more attraction on my rig number 3, I need to change now to 4.02. Then I got 3 times 4.0, or I need to make those 6.0s. So that's something that I saw. That's very important because the rig with the biggest hook is not going to get that many bites. That's very important. Another thing that I saw, because this is like for me heaven, because you guys know I'm a content creator. I like to test stuff, but that's not always simple in fishing games. And I'm going to get really quick this fish in. So there is something that you can do, and this is very important. I didn't know that until I start searching around. So you got 4 rigs that can get a fish. So you got 4 hooks. You can see it visual too, where the fish is hanging. But there is a lot simpler way how you can see it. And if I get this fish in, I will show you guys how it is. Or how you can see it. Yeah, I think a Sate. You can, no, it's something else. You can see it. This one is now on the blue beads. The salty, what is it called? something with salt in my chat. So this haddock is on it. But sometimes it's hard to see. So what can you do? And that's a very good feature, I need to say. So for the guys that want to test this out, because this is opening a box with so many possibilities, and you can test it the right way. So you just need to go to your net, you click on the fish, and then you see here, salty fish 140.01. So you already know the haddock bites on this one. So I got my first swordfish, that's this one. And this one I got with the natural squid 1603. So that means they like the squid. And that's how you can test it. So what was the problem with me? You guys can see in the testing, I got a lot of sates. And I was thinking by myself, I got too many sates. Then I changed my lure. I changed around a little bit with the lures on the drop shots. And you guys can see this looks already a lot better. I got haddock. I got very big whiting. So I got cusk and all that stuff. And I got cod too. So you can see the cod likes the salty fish too. So that's the beauty about this fishing. And therefore I like it. I like it a lot. So you can do testing. What I see too is that... What did they do in this area? That a lot of species like the same lure. So I was expecting that a little bit. But I think if you guys start doing that too, and if you are at... oh, this is not a bad fish. And if you are at 75 marine skill fishing, I know if a lot of more people are going to test this, I'm sure that we are going to get lures, or here soft plastics, that are going to focus on one species. Because more testing is more information. That's what I always say. So at some point you can make a rig and say, okay, I got this set up and I'm targeting at the moment 4 kinds of fish or fish species. And that makes it nog, a lot stronger than at this moment. And that's the beauty about it, because if you see where I was yesterday was good. Okay, you got like a shitload of small fish. But if I see now this fishing, this is crazy fishing. And I got the feeling that I'm still like at 30 to 40% knowing stuff. So there is still a lot of improvement. What lure is for certain fish, and what is this, by the way? Is this a trophy? Or is this another swordfish? Because this is big. It can be a cusk. They fight a little bit like this. I don't think it's a halibut, otherwise it's a very small one. I know the swordfish was like this too. They got a lot of weight. If they are small, they don't fight that much, because I'm just... I'm going to max drag a little bit. Just do it like that. Because he's getting line. Therefore, max drag is so good. I need to watch it a little bit, because this is not a small fish. I still need to get his weight out. And my mechanism on my reel is already 25% damage. That's still okay. I'm okay until 40 to 50% with this line. Okay, I broke him. So let's have a look. No, it's a cusk. And it's going to be a fat one, I think. Yeah, 11 kilogram. So that's it, guys. And what I'm going to show you guys now to end the video, because you can see, that's what I like a lot. So I got a lot of species. So I'm now fishing here for 1 hour. What do I got? Pollock. I got, of course, a saithe, Atlantic mackerel, blue whiting, the Atlantic cod, the swordfish, the cusk, and the haddock. That's a lot of species, and that makes it very cool. Because at the start I only had saithe and mackerel and sometimes a sardine and then the sorry fish, and that was it. But now I'm on a point that I want to be, because if you can target more species, you got more chance to get a trophy too. Where I am at the moment, once again in the 55-meter hole. So you can see it here. I will show you guys really quick my setup. It's not optimized yet, but I'm very close, because I'm now pushing to the limit. Because at the moment you guys saw the yellow icon. That means that I got too much stuff that my rod can handle. So I'm getting now a little bit to the limits at the moment. Because if I want to get a step further and I want to go with 6 O's everywhere and I go with like very heavy lures, I cannot do that anymore with this rod. So I'm almost at the end what I can test with going higher. at this moment. So this is a setup. The WTA Ocean Queen still the same. The Beluga Venga 10,000. The colored line 600 meter, 60 kilogram. Fluorocarbon leader 55 kilogram. I'm using now this one. I wanted to go to the 400 gram, but my rod cannot handle it because I want to get only on the lure very big fish. And otherwise I need to go for the other lures that I know what kind of fish they are attracting. Then the next one is the SW Original 3.0, then the blue stick, fire stick, then the blue fire tube. I'm fishing with small fillet saits. Then here I got the Cobra SW 4.0, the Kraken Celtic fish 140.01. I just took one. I'm not sure that's a really good one. I got blue here. I see that a lot of setups, they work with the same color than the lure. So I see blue, therefore I took blue. I'm not sure that it works that way, but I see a lot of setups that work really well. If you use a soft plastic that is red, they use red beads too. So I guess it will work. So here we got the 402, just the same like that. Here I got the Kraken Natural Squid. This is the one that attracts the swordfish. Here I got red beads, and this one is a 6.0, the Redman Tackle Real Squid. Why did I use this one? For the, what is it called? The spiny dogfish are caught with it. Because what was my first thing that I want to do? So I did this. So I want to get the dogfish, the spiny dogfish. So let's have a look at the weeklies. So let's go to the S. Oh, my rental is stopping, but I'm going to stop fishing because I need to go to work. That's not a problem. So maybe I can show you guys. So the spiny dogfish. So what did I do? I see 3 soft plastics here, and I took this one, and I took this one. Because you can do that. So I think you can do that. So what is biting this week? What is the flavor of a certain fish? If there are soft plastics, you just can stack them all on the drop shots. And therefore I did it. So I didn't get one dogfish, by the way. So if you guys think by yourself, yeah, but you don't get one. No, I didn't get one. So I'm not sure that it works that well. Or maybe I'm not at the right position. So that was it a little bit, guys, for this video. It's 40 minutes still. I'm off to work, so be sure if you use this, be sure that you check out what is biting on what kind of lure on the rig. That's very important. Be sure that you know that you can assemble it on the 3 rigs for pilker. So the fillet, the jig, and the pilker setup. That's very important. And be sure that you play around with the lures, that you can see what is biting, and then make a text file, and in that text file put down, okay, I got that kind of species on that lure. Because later on, you can check right away again and think, oh, that's the one. That's what I'm going to do with the swordfish. So I'm going to have a look to the whiting here. That was a real squid, 2605. And a natural squid. So I think going with squid works really well. I'm going to put that in my book. And then this one too. Just to be sure if I want to target only those species. Because if you can do that, you can get, you got more chance to get a trophy. That's how it is. Otherwise, you just need to fish on luck. And how much time do I still got? Because maybe I can show the net. I'm not sure. Okay, 10 minutes. Let's wait a little bit and let's have a look to the net. I'm not sure how much I'm going to make the last hour that I fished with this setup. Because therefore I don't want to make, I see too many videos. You make so many money each hour and this and that. But that's maybe sometimes, I got sometimes hours like that too. People always ask me, can you make a money farm? I can do that, but the problem is, that I can get 700 this hour, and if you try it, you can maybe get 300 an hour. That's a possibility. And therefore, it's very complicated to make those videos. So therefore, I always want to make a good setup that you catch fish, and that's something that I show to you guys. So let's have a look. I'm not sure with the swordfish. 1 hour. 674 currency, so that's not bad. A little bit more than an hour. So here the swordfish was 127, the whiting 66. So I'm really happy because this was a testing that I did. And I know one thing, I'm going to do that a little bit more and 1,000 currency more once again. So I need to have 100k for my heavy setup. But that was it, guys, for the video. How to use droppers and drop shots. Be sure, if you unlock it, try to test it out, guys, because it's really fun. One of the funniest things that I ever did in a fishing game. It's like right way in my alley, this kind of fishing and testing. So I see you guys later. Bye bye.